Welcome to another race day at the tracks, with Port Moresby experiencing friendly weather at an average of 26 degrees Celsius and a chance of showers later in the afternoon. The 2021 Moni Port Moresby GoKart Championship, led by the heavies of Yanis Nicolaou of Lamana, Ronaldo Soken of Digital Billboards, and Christian Chan of the Track Solutions, decided to do something a little bit different in these unprecedented times. Dragging in Digicel and the likes of others, it took 6 months of planning to eventually come up with a 12-week competition. The season starting in May and finishing in October.
Well, it started back in 2001. It was me and a couple of other guys that got together, and we decided to bring karts in PNG. And yeah, it's actually a long story. Today's race was sponsored by Digicel, but the main sponsor is Moni Plus, which we thank Moni Plus very much for their sponsorship, and we try and give them as much as possible out of it.
There's about 12-15 main sponsors of the event for the season, and each of the sponsors takes a day. So today it's the Digicel day. So we brought the team along, and we brought our branding along.
Basically, it's the first motorsport competition for a long time. So we're starting off with Kart Championship, sponsored by Money Plus. And so it's a big event for everyone, and then it's a really exciting time for all of us.
Basically, we're the marshals for the go-kart. We'll be in charge of scrutineering and also the track with the flags during the race. So with the scrutineering, we're getting the weight of the vehicles plus the drivers so that they meet the minimum weight before they actually race.
I am the head safety marshal of the racetrack, the race events in general. And it is my duty to make sure that the racing is carried out in the utmost and possible safest manner.
So this is the first race, and we have qualifying starting maybe in a few hours' time. So we just get the kart ready, and then we get our setup ready. And then from the setup, then we can fine-tune it, and then we can test our lap times, and then come back out again, fine-tune again, and then go back one more time. And then we test, come back, test, and then race. So then we try, and then we see how we go.
Hopefully we'll do well today. As you see, a beautiful setup. I've been in the mid-range. Yeah, that's where you probably see me in the mid-range. That's all. Yeah.
That's modest of you.
No, I think that's realistic. Lapon Pinis, really old. It's been 20 years since we last raced.
Okay. So you've been around the tracks. But what's the feeling like on this course?
It's a very fast track. This is, I think, the third layout we designed. I think this is the best one out of all. So you should have really good passing on this track today, and I think hopefully less incidents and more action.
The session started with qualifying races. Each go-kart will do 3 laps, 1 warm-up lap and 2 fast laps to determine starting position in Heat 1. The track was designed by friends in Australia with 2 hairpins, good apex and fast straights.
The track is nice. It's got some nice corners. The corners are nice and fast sweeping. So if you can hold up to the first couple of corners and then carry the speed to the next hairpins, then it's got good track to race in.
Not surprisingly, Yanis Nicola of Lamana Hotel recorded the fastest time of 40.42, Christian of On-Track Solutions 40.74, and gunning in third, Colin Stone of Digicel with 41.65, setting the stage of an interesting day ahead.
This looks to be like the first race with Chris attacking Yanis, but I think Yanis' experience is letting him go through. But Chris insists.
Chris seems to be extremely quick around the corners, quick on Yanis. Back in. He's committing.
Yeah, I think he's committing a little bit too much. He's a daredevil, Chris.
And spin out.
Bad luck, Chris.
It leaves Raymond to catch up to Yanis now.
Yeah, the gap now is getting bigger and bigger, and I just don't see anyone catching Yanis. Nice to see the P&G flag on the race shoulder.
Yanis Nicola finished first with 12 points, Christian second with 10 points, third placing was Ronaldo with 8 points. Coming fourth is the Digicel duo of Charlie and Colin.
Frightening, scary, fast. It's really different. Up till now we've just been doing hot laps, trying to get the right time with no other cars on the track. But this time round there were 12 karts on the track, and it made the whole dynamic really different. And one wipeout, and everyone's past you, and then you've got to get back in it again. But really good fun, really exciting, great adrenaline, and just a whole lot of skills to learn.
You just pulled out of the race. Do you want to tell us what happened?
Oh, yeah, just I think my engine was cutting out, and that means the fuel wasn't going in properly. Just a tuning issue, and that means I was holding up everybody, so there's no point racing when your engine's not working properly. So I just had to pull out. Hopefully the next race would be better.
So you're good for the next race?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Digicel is the main sponsor of the day. Other sponsors in the 12-week competition are Pacific Energy Consulting, Budget Rent-A-Car, Barocco Motors, On-Track Solutions, Digital Billboard, and Lamana Hotel with Moni Plus as the naming rights of the Port Moresby GoKart Championship.
The anxiety of the lineup. That's almost the worst part for me, is that lineup.
Yeah, it's very nerve-breaking. But once you start doing the warm-up lap, and once the green flag goes down, you just forget everything.
Yeah.
You're in your own world.
Heat 2 kicked off with Yanis on first, Christian on second, Ronaldo third, and Colin on the inside in the fourth place.
And here you have Christian overcommitting there. But still behind Yanis, almost all the way. That's a good battle, with Yanis now increasing the gap in between the two.
Big gap between second and third place.
Who are they?
Raymond followed by Colin and Digicel, Theo and Broker Motors, and Kellen from Pacific Energy Consulting.
Yeah, there are some good fights happening at the back. At the front now, Yanis is feeling lonely, but not for long. Yeah, the gap keeps getting better, getting bigger.
Raymond's managed to overtake Chris.
That's a good achievement. They're both fast drivers, both experienced in their own way.
In the background, Chris has retaken second position.
Yeah, it looks like it. And there you go. Chris is back there again, getting closer and closer to Yanis.
This must be the fastest section of the track leading up to the turn 3, which is a tight right-hand hairpin, which is quite tricky to maneuver. Unless you're an experienced driver like Giannis.
They started overlapping drivers and karts. And Chris goes a bit sideways there and loses valuable time and space. And you see the gap now getting bigger. That's a good fight to watch.
Very good.
And eventually Chris overtakes Yanis, but not for long.
That was a really good move.
Good move by both drivers, actually.
Got a support on the outside. And that's Chris overcommitting into turn 2.
Yeah. And that's the end of the race with Yanis in the lead. My apologies, that was the white flag, not the checkered flag. One more lap to go.
Again, Yanis of Lamana coming in first place, Jack Mahuru of Budget Rent-A-Car coming in the 7th place, and Colin and Charlie of Digicel coming in the 4th. 2 PNG drivers took part in the go-kart race, with Jack Mahuru representing Budget Rent-A-Car.
It's been a great day. I mean, on the straight stretch is okay. Just on the bends, obviously because of my weight, I've got to be mindful of that, because if I'm going too fast, obviously that'll cause me to spin out. But I guess the second heat's good. I'm looking forward to the next 2 heats, so we'll see how we go. I'm the only Papua New Guinean that's on this track as well, apart from all the expatriates. So quite happy about going against all the. I'd say I'm the outside dark horse. Again, it's a race that involves a lot of concentration and focus on driving as well. So you're going at high speed, almost the same speed as a normal vehicle. So just being mindful of switching lanes and then being right up bumper to bumper on the next car ahead of you and also the ones that are behind you.
Neck to neck with, what's his name, Yanis? So you think you'll have him in the third heat?
I think it's going to be a tough race, but it's going to be fun. That's the main thing. So even if it's first or second or third, whatever, as long as we have some fun and then have a good race, then that's the main thing. But I think it's quite difficult to overtake here, so we'll see how we go. Maybe if I can overtake at the beginning, then it'll be okay, but if not, we'll probably stay ahead.
But no, it's really good, and a lot of people came out today, so yeah, and the rain's about to come, so I think we're going to go straight to the finals.
The weather threatening, the race organizers have to quickly change plans to adjust.
We ask everyone, if someone wants to stick to heat 3, then we have to do heat 3. But if everyone agrees to go to race now before the rain, then we need everyone to say yes. Otherwise, if one person says no, this round we drop it down a bit, get it done, because I'm just worried. Otherwise, you have to cancel it.
Yeah.
So, but we need everyone to agree to. Do you want to do? Are you happy to go straight to final next? Final 10 laps.
Yeah,
oh, we need everyone.
Yeah, well, everybody else will agree. I just tell the raiders.
Yeah.
The final race starting on the straight had Yanis on the inside, Christian on the outside with Kart 12 behind Yanis on the inside. The 10-lap race was fast, furious and competitive. Chris swerved out of the race in the first hairpin and did not finish the race.
Yeah, the race has, the sequence has changed a bit here. Instead of Chris, now Yanis has got Ray at the back.
Followed by Digicel, Chris, the Pacific Energy, Broker Motors.
Yeah, at this point I would like to say the driver from Budget, Jack Mahuru, is the only PNG driver that took part in the race. And yeah, he should be getting a lot of support from every other Papua New Guinean. Not a lot of Papua New Guineans are into motorsport, so we're hoping that this will be a good beginning. Yanis is looking at the back to see who's there.
Which is pretty much unchanged. Giannis, Raymond, Chris in the first three.
In the last lap, Colin of Digicel lost a tyre, forcing him out of the race.
And there is the crash. Digicel CEO loses a wheel.
Note to self, check wheel nuts before each race.
Yeah, that's right. Thank God nobody got hurt. Let's hear from Colin.
So what happened there, Colin?
Effectively just coming around the corner, this corner here, a little bit too quick, and put my foot on the accelerator and the whole wheel just flew off, and as you can see by the marks on the ground here, I decided to come flying off the track as well. But that's all right, no one got hurt, so everyone's safe enough to race another day, so that's what counts, right? It's all for the fun, all for the fun.
GoKart 111 got the shield and bragging rights with 49 points. Ronaldo 36, and running up the top three, Cullen Blundell of Pacific Energy Consulting with 26 points.
Yeah, long day. Not as long as the previous years. But I think I'm getting old. But yeah, it went well. No major incidents. Marshals, chief marshals, everybody was new, but they did well. They controlled the race well. And yeah, it was a good day. Very long day, but a good day, yeah.
Congratulations on the win. This is your, you've probably used the number one position for quite a long time now.
Yeah, I think I have won about 4 championships. Yeah, today we won all the races. It's not just my doing, you know. There is a team behind me. There is mechanics and everybody else, including my housemate. You know, everybody works for this, so yeah, credit goes to everybody, not just me. Me, I just drive the car.
What are your thoughts about the race today?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yes.
What was fun about it?
That they were racing.
Okay. Yeah. What was the most exciting part of you in relation to the race?
They were crashing.
And then I just, yeah, I think I got him on the straight. I think I was better on the right side. And as soon as I got around that hairpin, I just went as wide as I can. For him to go over me, he had to climb over me. That's where, yeah. So that was good. That was interesting. I think that third race was the most interesting one. Okay. I think there was a collision, a few spin-outs, and I spun out myself and just managed to scroll back. So that was good. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Good. Come again. Thank you.
The best third part is because Black went in first place and Goodisel came in fourth place and then they crashed, and then I like the part that they crash all the time.
Yes, they did. Yeah, we had fun. Yeah, it's good. Good fun. It's good to come out and you know, attend some of these events at the weekends. Bring the family out. It's good.
All in all, it was a good day for everyone. Everybody had fun. Nobody got hurt. And yes, it was a little bit different for all.